You've come to my YouTube channel, Inside Out, created for the express purpose of taking you inside to your cauldron of creativity and coming out with peace of mind, clearer perspectives, and avenues of action to improve your life. I'm hypnotherapist John Morgan, and I've guided hundreds of thousands of people into transformative frames of mind through guided meditations like I offer here on my channel. Today, I would like to offer perspective on the concept of mindfulness. This word, in recent years, has crept into our vocabulary and has captured our conscious attention. I'd like to define mindfulness in a way that's easy to understand and offer you a way to enter a state of mindfulness. The word, if you break it into two words, is really contrary to what mindfulness is. Those two words are mind and full. Mindfulness is more aptly described as mind and empty. If your mind is full of thoughts, you aren't mindful. Also, your mind has no active role in getting you to become mindful. Perhaps an explanation would be helpful. Think of your conscious mind as having two parts: the thinker and the observer. The thinker is the part of you that talks to you all day long. It keeps your mind full with repetitive thoughts, and it's constantly inviting you in to argue with it, which doesn't lend itself to mindfulness. The observer is the part of your mind that notices the thinker prattling on. The observer is activated when you notice that you're caught up in your thinking. It's sort of like recognizing you're dreaming when you're in the middle of a dream, if you've ever had that experience. One way to mindfulness is to notice your thinker at work from a distance. By that I mean to observe your mind thinking without engaging it in conversation. Think of the observer as an unemotional bystander, just watching the show your thinker is putting on. The magic of mindfulness happens as a result of observing your thinker at work. The act of recognizing your thinker gets your thinking to calm down, and your mind becomes less full. I don't know how it happens. I only know that it does. So to get your mind less full and experience more peace of mind, begin the practice of witnessing your thinker at work. You'll have hundreds of opportunities to do that every day. The more often you observe, the less full your mind will be. Get in the habit of observing your thinker. It's a proven way to achieve the fullness of an empty mind. I have a meditation right here on this channel that's designed to calm your mind and produce a state of mindfulness. It's called Create Mental Peace. You can either switch over to that video or experience it right here, right after I share these two brief reminders with you. First, I have a gift for you, a free copy of my book, Interruption: The Magic Key to Lasting Change. It's chock-filled with all sorts of insights and simple, easy-to-do exercises that will change your life. You can read it in a day and make changes that will last a lifetime. Just download it for free at my website, grasshoppernotes.com. I'll repeat that, grasshoppernotes.com. Reminder number 2 is about my newest book. It's a personal journal filled with mini meditations that only take 5 minutes to do. It's called The Wisdom of the Grasshopper, 21 Days to Creativity, and it's available at blurb.com. And it's only $16.95. This book will have you unleash your wellspring of creativity and put it into action and have your hopes, dreams, and aspirations become reality. Get a copy for you and buy one for someone close to you too, and create more of your dreams together. And now it's time for the guided meditation to get you more mindful. Create mental peace. Please close your eyes and feel the comfort of the surface beneath you. The carpeted floor, a chair, a bed, or whatever you are currently resting on. And as you listen to the sound of my voice, and as you feel the resting surface beneath you, your body begins to relax, unwind, and let go, whatever those words mean to you. And all I want you to do now is begin to notice your breathing. Notice how it comes in and how it goes out. What does your chest do when you breathe? What does your stomach do when you breathe? And when you breathe in, where do you notice it first? And when you exhale, where do you notice it last? And did you ever notice there's a tiny little space between your in-breath and your out-breath? Or is that space between your out-breath and your in-breath? Either way, it's nice to notice the spaces between things. And now I'd like you to notice 10 consecutive breaths. I'll pace you through them and count them out for you. Take a nice natural breath in and then notice when it comes out. That's 1. Notice your next breath going in and coming out. 2. Become aware of your next breath going in and coming out. 3. And notice the spaces between your breaths, too. Now notice another breath going in and coming out. 4. And you're getting the hang of this now. And you notice your next breath going in and coming out. 5. Here comes your next breath coming in and going out. 6. Notice your next breath going in and coming out. 7. And aren't those spaces interesting? Take your next breath in and let it out. 8. And now notice your next breath going in and coming out. 9. And finally, be aware of your next breath coming in and going out. 10. And now that you've noticed 10 breaths going in and coming out, and maybe even noticing the spaces between the breaths, I will slowly count you down from 10 to 0. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And now that you've noticed 10 breaths coming in and going out, and now that you've been counted down from 10 to 0, please slowly open your eyes and look around. See what you see without having to name them in your mind. Notice how long you can go without naming the things that you see. Now, please close your eyes again for about 10 seconds. And then slowly open your eyes again and see without naming even longer. And now, one last time, close your eyes for about 10 seconds. And then open them and look around and notice that you have increased the time you go without naming. Notice how you have created spaces between your thoughts. Notice how you have created mental peace. And you can practice this meditation on your own by counting 10 breaths, then counting backwards slowly from 10 to 0, and then opening your eyes and looking around and noticing that you can experience what's in your environment without naming them. You're giving yourself space. You're creating mental peace. And please leave me a comment and let me know how well you do with this space creating exercise that was designed to create mental peace for you. All the best, John.